Late one night, Albus Dumbledore and Minerva McGonagall, professors at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, along with groundskeeper Rubeus Hagrid, deliver an orphaned infant wizard named Harry Potter to his Muggle aunt and uncle, Petunia and Vernon Dursley, his only living relatives. 10 years later, just before Harry's 11th birthday, owls begin delivering letters addressed to him. When the abusive Dursleys adamantly refuse to allow Harry to open any and flee to an island hut, Hagrid arrives to personally deliver Harry's letter of acceptance to Hogwarts. Hagrid also reveals that Harry's late parents, James and Lily, were killed by a dark wizard named Lord Voldemort. The killing curse that Voldemort had cast towards Harry rebounded, destroying Voldemort's body and giving Harry the lightning bolt scar on his forehead. Hagrid then takes Harry to Diagon Alley for school supplies and gives him a pet snowy owl whom he names Hedwig. Harry buys a wand that is connected to Voldemort's own wand. At King's Cross, Harry boards the Hogwarts Express train, and meets fellow first-years Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger during the journey. Arriving at Hogwarts, Harry also meets Draco Malfoy, who is from a wealthy wizard family. The two immediately form a rivalry. The students assemble in the Great Hall where the Sorting Hat sorts the first years into 4 respective houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Harry is placed into Gryffindor alongside Ron and Hermione, while Draco is placed into Slytherin, a house noted for dark wizards. As he studies magic, Harry learns more about his parents and Voldemort, and his innate talent for broomstick flying gets him recruited for the Gryffindor Quidditch team as the youngest Seeker in a century. While returning to the Gryffindor common room, the staircases change paths, leading Harry, Ron and Hermione to the 3rd floor, which is forbidden to students. There they discover a giant 3-headed dog named Fluffy. On Halloween, Ron insults Hermione after she shows off in Charms class. Upset, she spends the entire afternoon crying in the girls' bathroom. That evening, a giant marauding troll enters it, but Harry and Ron save Hermione. They make up and become close friends after Hermione takes the blame for the incident by saying she went looking for the troll. The trio discover that Fluffy is guarding the Philosopher's Stone, a magical object that can turn metal into gold and produce an immortality elixir. Harry suspects that Severus Snape, the potions teacher and head of Slytherin, wants the stone to return Voldemort to physical form. When Hagrid accidentally reveals that music puts Fluffy to sleep, Harry, Ron and Hermione decide to find the stone before Snape. Fluffy is already asleep, but the trio face other barriers, including a deadly plant called Devil's Snare, a room filled with aggressive flying keys, and a giant chess game that knocks out Ron. After overcoming the barriers, Harry encounters defense against the dark arts teacher Quirinus Quirrell, who wants the stone. Snape had figured this out and had been protecting Harry. Quirrell removes his turban to reveal a weakened Voldemort living on the back of his head. Dumbledore's protective enchantment places the stone in Harry's possession. Voldemort attempts to bargain the stone from Harry in exchange for resurrecting his parents, but Harry sees through his trick and refuses. Quirrell attempts to kill Harry. When Harry touches Quirrell's skin, it burns Quirrell, reducing him to ashes. Voldemort's soul rises from the pile and escapes, knocking out Harry as it passes through him. Harry recovers in the school infirmary. Dumbledore tells him the stone has been destroyed to prevent misuse, and that Ron and Hermione are safe. He also reveals how Harry defeated Quirrell. When Lily died to save Harry, a love-based protection against Voldemort was placed on him. At the end of school year feast, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are rewarded extra house points for their heroism, tying Gryffindor for first place with Slytherin. Dumbledore then awards 10 points to their housemate Neville Longbottom for having had the courage to stand up to the trio, granting Gryffindor the House Cup. Harry returns to the Dursleys for the summer, happy to finally have a real home at Hogwarts.